Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with another NU Showdown live. Seeing as how NU is a new tier, I kind of want to play it again this week and back to back anyway. And today we have a team around Specs, Tinted, Yanmega. I actually built this on my stream with the viewers. You guys should follow me on Twitch, by the way. I stream very often, a couple times a week. Twitch.tv/Pokeaim. The link is always down below, so you guys should follow me there. But yeah, we built around Specs, Tinted, Yanmega, one of the mons that is around in the tier. Before we get into the team, I just want to say if you guys want to pick up some of my clean 7 years on YouTube merchandise, just celebrate 7 years on YouTube. The link is down below. That is available until June 5th. We have mugs, hoodies, V-necks, long tees, tank tops, and a variety of a bunch of different colors, excuse me. But we have Specs, Tinted, Yanmega. We have Pursuit Sneasel. This really cool Assault Vest Slow King, which actually the EV spread is very much intended. The 16 attack makes sure that Dragon Tail break itself from Kingdra. The 108 but Def plus Sassy Nature let me take 2 Specs Boom Burst from Exploud. The special attack lets me kill Yanmega 100% after Life Orb. And defense is a nice number of 200, which is what I wanted to do. We have Fizz Def Steelix, Choice Scarf Hitmonlee. I'm actually using just Close Combat Limber set. I didn't really want to use High Jump Kick because knowing me and also knowing there's a bunch of ghost types in the tier, I didn't want to ever have to go for Close Combat and feel like I couldn't click my stab move because I'm fearing taking half my HP. And then I do have Swords Dance Virizion on this team with Gracium Z. Should be a lot of fun. I actually like the way the team composition looks. I like the colors and whatnot. Yanmega is just busted with Tinted Lens, just clicking attacks. So it should definitely be a lot of fun. If you guys want to use the team alongside me, you can. Link to it will be down below. But let's get into the first battle of the live. So Yanmega just clicks Tinted Lens boosted. I mean, he has his own, so he does the exact same thing. Actually, I think rocks are very, very important in this game. SD Virizion is also pretty good. I could use Continental Crush, that way I could defeat Togetic easier, but I want to lead off with Steelix because I can get up rocks pretty safely versus the majority of his team. Also, I want to note that my Slowking can take a hit from his Yanmega if necessary, but he leads off with Kecleon, which is also potentially his rocker. I'll get up my Stealth Rock here as he goes right for the Drain Punch. That does nothing, considering that stab, but we're not after its ability. The unfortunate thing is I don't really have a switching. Like I do. Yeah, I do. I'm just going hard, Yanmega. There's no... What if he knocks off? Okay, so Steelix isn't that necessary in this game, besides blocking Volt Switch. I'm just going to go for Heavy Slam because I don't want him knocking off. I'd rather him go for repeated... Drain Punches, and I don't want to go directly into Yanmega and get my Specs knocked off because with Yanmega just being Yanmega, I can click Air Slash versus his team. So I will go for Heavy Slam, do a bit of damage to this Kecleon as well as just be able to switch out now into my Yanmega. I'm confident now that he won't go for the knockoff because he went for the double Drain Punch there. I'm hoping he doesn't go for the knockoff anyway, but we'll keep that alive, that way he can't spam Thunderbolt with his Rotom Mow as he goes right for that Drain Punch. Does nothing, and I should be able to click these Specs, Tinted Lens, Bug Buzz, and just get my kill right now. Togetic is a good switch-in because it does 4 times resist this, but it'll still take a decent amount. That was a crit. So I should have Air Slashed, but that's still a good amount of damage, I want to say. I expect him to Roost here or Defog, so I'll go hard on the Sneasel as he defogs immediately. And what I can do is actually knock off the incoming Steelix. Yeah, expected. Getting rid of whatever the Steelix Agavberry apparently. Getting rid of that item, keeping Togetic low is really good for SD Virizion. It's so good at sweeping him. So what I will do is, I think I'll actually go directly into my Steelix. I expect him to either Heavy Slam or get up his own rocks. A little bit surprising that he would actually get up rocks though, thinking about it. He can't knock me out with any one move. Unless it's like Earth Power. But a little bit surprising that he would actually go for Stealth Rock there, considering he does have a Yanmega, and defogging is going to also be his priority for him as well. But either way, I can get on my rocks, and what I will do is, I think go just directly into Slowking. I can eat up a hit, throw off a Scald. His best Scald switching is the Rotom Mow, and I can tank this Earthquake. Not for days, obviously, but I could tank it and just throw off a Scald here. Potentially burning Togetic as well. Togetic will unfortunately be faster than me. We're both very slow, but I have mine slow enough for Trick Room. But I'll go Steelix here because if he wants to defog, then I can get up my rocks one more time. And if he wants to Roost, that's fine as well. I don't know what his last move is on this. I'm assuming it's Dazzling Gleam, Thunder Wave maybe. But he could have the fire move. But I throw off a Toxic just in case he wants to stay in and potentially defog. I still got a little bit of leftovers recovery and whatnot. Togetic still being low as hell for my Virizion. I got to be careful about his Yanmega, but if it's specs, then I check it with most of my mons anyway. Earthquake should come out. Just Earthquake here. I get off a little bit of chip damage on that Steelix as he roars me out. So hopefully he gives me something good. Nice. This is exactly what I was talking about. So based on his Earthquake damage, I don't think that my close combo would actually knock him out. But I kind of just want to risk it. Let's just go for it. Then again, I could just go for the Bloom Doom. But I'm pretty sure... What is this? Yeah, this is double. This should kill. This should be close to killing. If it doesn't kill, it'll be close. Togetic also doesn't take close combat after... Yeah, I'll be close. Togetic also doesn't take close combat after... and thankfully, he expected maybe a Calm Mindset or something like that. Brings it back on to Yanmega. But like I said, Togetic doesn't take a close combat into Stone Edge. And I can just go right for the Air Slash here. Knockout Steelix, Tinted Lens, I don't care. You don't have a resist on your team. This is specs. He could go out to his own Yanmega. He can go out to... There's no way. Really? You think you eat this? You ate it. But unfortunately, I do get the flinch on him, so he's not going to be able to defog himself, as I am able to connect with the next one. So, Yanmega will 100% go down to Scald now. Rotomo is going to come out. It has to go for the... excuse me, what's the attack? The electric type attack. So I'm actually going to go Steelix here. I doubt he'd Leaf Storm. Then again, he could HP Fire if he wanted to, but I think I'm gonna go Steelix, just because rocks are up for me, and it's more than likely that I wouldn't switch out than he would. Yeah, so goes right for that Volt Switch, and I don't see a Heavy Slam resist outside of this mon right here, which more than likely has to switch out. Plus it's 120 base power anyway, and we'll find out right now if he's choiced in some sort of way. If he's not, then Sneasel picks up the remainder of his team anyway. Actually, Sneasel just wins on its own, but yeah, Mega comes out and does go down to the Heavy Slam. I don't know if that crit mattered. I don't know the base power of Heavy Slam versus that. Obviously, the flinch mattered on Togetic though. But Miss Magus can come out. I do have Pursuit on Sneasel. I do have a Scarf Hitmonlee. I'm not worried about this mon. You're definitely not getting up a sub versus me, buddy. You are definitely not getting up a sub. Actually, subbing is worse for you because Pursuit's probably going to kill you. Pursuit is more than likely going to kill him. Now, but I have no reason to click Pursuit when I can just click Knock Off and win the game either way. So Sneasel can just come out and just win me this game, and whatever Sneasel doesn't pick off, Scarf Hitmonlee wins anyway. So Knock Off, get rid of this Miss Magius, nice. If Rotom wants to come out, I can Ice Shard that to put it in range of Knock Off from Kecleon, or excuse me, from Hitmonlee and win the game. So I actually used to have Low Kick on this set, but I realized I like Pursuit a lot, especially with Future Sight and Tinted Lens Yanmega. That was the thought process behind it. Pursuit trapping, spamming Future Sight, and then getting Yanmega to hit attacks. But just do a ton, yep. Nice damage, beautiful, beautiful damage. As he can Volt Switch and does knock me out, but he is in range of 2 Stealth Rock switchings. And all I gotta do is just go out to Virizion and click Bloom Doom. Maybe I shouldn't show that. Maybe I'll just click regular Leaf Blade of Virizion. But yeah, we'll just click Leaf Blade right here with Virizion. We'll be able to knock out Kecleon no matter what attack it goes for, even if it's like Fake Out into Sucker Punch or Shadow Sneak or anything like that. Doesn't make a difference. And plus, Jolly Scarf Hitmonlee is faster than Rotom anyway. I'm glad I know that damage now, so that does 30% as well. So it's good without, having to calc and whatnot. And Rotom can come out and we can just knock the thing out. I'm assuming it is Choice Scarf. Should have been Choice Scarf because, well, I can't really say it outsped my Smeargle. Sneasel. I just went for the priority move versus it, but able to get that nice win right there. Definitely got a little bit lucky in this game, and yeah, let's just go ahead and look for another one. I've been thinking about putting Roar on. Actually, let me cancel this for a second. I want to put a little bit of speed on this guy because I don't want no speed ties versus a Poling Steelix. Tired of those. And we also have Slowking this slow for Trick Room, just in case. But let's go and look for another game. Yeah, I've been thinking about putting Roar on Steelix, but I really like Toxic. There's a bunch of bulky mons like this mon, for example. And by the way, Slowking puts in a ton of work versus his team. The boy has a really cool team, though. I'm not gonna lie. I really, really like it. I'm gonna lead off with Yanmega because it matches up well versus pretty much everything on his team outside of a Scarf Typhlosion, which I do have Slowking for. And like I said, we are Specs Tinted Lens, so it does not matter if you resist. It doesn't matter if you're Komala, which is one of my favorite Pokemon from this generation, by the way. Thank you, friend. My 2 favorite Pokemon from this generation would have to be Komala and Mimikyu. Have fun. I like them. But Yeah, Assault Vest Slowking is really good. I want to lead off with Yanmega because it prevents Pangoro from just going ham. The great thing is that Toxic is going to be nice for Necrozma. And that's also why I had Bloom Doom on Virizion for something like a Calm Mind Necrozma if it gets out of hand. Alright, if you want to invite your friends, that's fine. I'm just going to ignore. But if something like that gets out of hand, I can just break through them. And we'll be able to find out what type of Typhlosion it is anyway. So I'm hoping he leads off with anything that's not Typhlosion. Because if he does, Yanmega, which is in my lead spot, puts in so much work. Maybe I shouldn't put in the lead spot because then that might scare him. But, what are you going to do, Turkey? Or is it Turkey High? Is it Turkey High? That's a clean sprite. Ooh, hold up. Some breakfast, some buns. Whitney already got all the buns I need. Alright, you can invite your entire friends, bro, but just play me. Just don't time out, because I'm trying to play. I want to see this Torterra squad. So he leads off with Torterra, which means I get to click Bug Buzz unless he's Focus Sash. I'm good right here to click this Bug Buzz and get my first KO. So Specs Yanmega already putting in the work early on. We get rid of his Stealth Rocker potentially. I'll go Slowking right here on... I could see him doubling though. I could definitely see him doubling into Pangoro. We don't have good Pangoro. So this is my Pangoro switching. But we'll go Slowking here. And we can just throw off a Scald. As he goes right for Eruption. Does 4. It actually did 4. Actually, I want to throw off a Future Sight. Just for later. But he goes into Necrozma. What I can do is go out into my Steelix. I'm hoping this would be his rocker. Though he could Thunder Wave. I'm going to go Steelix because Steelix can Toxic this thing, put it on a timer. I throw a Future Sight just for later as he goes right for the Dark Pulse. So I'm assuming he's the exact same set that I am. Actually, I want Rocks up first. Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, I'm assuming he's the exact same set that I am, but I can break through that with... Oh, I thought it was the Black Hole Eclipse, but looks like he's not. We'll throw off a Toxic just in case this does not knock me out, as it does not. Let's see if we get Flinch. Nope, and we do manage to land the Toxic as well. So what I can actually do is play a little bit around with this Mon. I can go hard Slowking and just Dragon Tail him out. He's not going to do any damage at all to me. Yeah, that did nothing. That's max special attack. That has to be max special attack Necrozma, by the way. But we can just Dragon Tail him out. Thankfully, he didn't crit me. I guess that could have been an issue, but we can Dragon Tail him out and start phasing around his team. I actually bring him into Typhlosion. I bet you I could stay in right here and take any hit he wanted to go for, but I'm going to go back on to Steelix because we do get a Regenerator and Necrozma. Basically, I'm going to start clicking Bug Buzz, and I'm going to win the game. So, Fire Blast is going to be able to knock me out. But we can go out into Slowking right here and just throw off a Future Sight. I know that Pangoro is more than likely going to come out. Or Komala. Komala makes sense as well because he can definitely spin. However, with Future Sight racking up, I don't think that I hear about that at all. Huh. This could be a wish. I'm just going to go hard Virizion and just start... I don't even need rocks. I just wanted that little bit of damage on Typhlosion. So, I think what I'm going to do is just SD up because he's not going to be able to kill me. I kind of expect him to switch out into Quillfish anyway. Yep, I would do that because of Intimidate. And what I can do is just go right for the Bloom Doom and knock out Quillfish. That way I don't have to worry about this later. Oh wait, I forgot about my own Future Sight. This is why Future Sight's so cool. I forgot about my own Future Sight. There was no way you would go out into something like Pangoro there. He will definitely double into Pangoro here. I'm 100% sure he will. But either way, Slowking's always a play. This is why Future Sight's so cool. This is why Future Sight is so cool, by the way. And we're going to pull an unnecessary double into Yanmega, expecting him to want to go out into not this, but I was expecting Pangoro. Either way, that's why Future Sight's so cool. I predicted the Quillfish and I forgot about my own attack. Let's see how much you do, buddy. Ooh, Specs, that's timid too. That is timid, and there are no switch-ins to this monster. He's definitely doubling into Pangoro. I'm about to make some wild and unnecessary plays. We're going Sneasel. Yep, wild and unnecessary plays. I knew it. And we'll just Pursuit right here. Oh, that sucks. That crit really did suck. It definitely wouldn't have killed, but I think it would have put him in range of Ice Shard anyway. But getting rid of that is amazing. Pangoro can come out. I do have to worry about this thing getting the Z Snatch. Bicycle Crash is going to do a ton anyway. Yeah. Thank you. The pursuit crit still did suck. I'm pretty sure it didn't kill him. But either way, we got to Yanmega now. We click the Bug Buzz and we win. Yeah, we win the game. Typhlosion was more than likely Scarf. It had to be Scarf based on the damage. And the only way that he could actually break through my team was with that. And the only thing it did was it forced me out. But I figured at that point he would either double or go reveal whatever coverage move he had for Slowking, which still wasn't going to do crap. But either way, Specs, Tinted Lens, Yanmega is going to put in so much work right now. And yeah, that's going to be a good game. I love Kumala. I wish I had more HP. I wish I had like... Just give it Blissy's HP. Not even Blissy's HP. Give it Garchomp's HP. Give it something. Because it's actually really bulky and pretty strong. It just doesn't have the best HP to be able to take attacks. We got another game. No Bug Buzz switchings at all. That's always fun. And I have a spinner as well. I'm assuming he's going to... He has a spinner too, but... I'll lead off with Steelix. Should I lead off with Steelix or should I lead off with Yanmega and just start going to work? I'll lead off with Licks. I expect him to lead off with Drapion. And if I get up rocks, I can just click Yanmega's Bug Buzz, but I need damage off on Drapion first. I'm actually going to lead off with Sneasel, because what it does is it knocks off immediately versus him, and I do have a decent switch into Hitmontop. Hitmontop, unfortunately, for Hitmontop, does not have the, yeah, he did lead off with Drapion. Unfortunately for Hitmontop, it does not have the what's it called? It doesn't have knockoff. So he's going to go Hitmontop, and he's going to Toxic on my Slowking switching, you know. I'm actually going to go for knockoff first, expecting him to go hard Hitmontop. I want to get rid of its leftovers, and if it's a potentially Assault Vest set, that's great. I'm able to scout that out early. It is leftovers, so it's definitely going to go for Toxic here. I'm going to make it a very unnecessary play and go hard in the Steelix, because one, you can't touch me anyway. Two, Toxic is very obvious because Slowking was coming in. Yep, I'm going to go for Toxic here. His close combat isn't going to do crap on me. Yeah, that's delicious. I pretty much ate that up. That's super effective. I did not notice. And what I want to do is, I think just go hard into my... Actually, I'll go for rocks. Because I kind of expect them to switch into Houndoom. But also, by me getting up these rocks here, I can bring in my Yanmega on the Rapid Spin. I can later bring this thing in on like Drapion or something. But I can go hard Yanmega on the Rapid Spin or the Close Combat if he wants to go for that again. And take the least amount of damage as possible. So I did take like half on my Steelix, but now I go Yanmega, click Tinted Lens, Bug Buzz, Hitmontop is gone. This mon is definitely going to be banned from NU. It was banned from RU last generation. It's definitely going to be banned from the NU tier. It's too good, man. What's stopping me from just clicking this button? By the way, SD Virizion has a really good chance of winning now, and he does not have a Psychic immunity that can come in on Scald, which is, you know, Houndoom can't come in. SD Virizion is going to be really good, which is why all I got to do is Reekin Drapion. Gastrodon East. The East. What type of set are you? I mean, it don't matter. I'm clicking this button regardless. Oh, that man is max but def. That man is Curse. Curse Gastrodon. So Steelix can come in and eat up his attack on his recover. Yep. And I can get up my rocks if I want to, which I do. I definitely do. I'm actually going to throw off a Toxic first before I get up my rocks. If he goes Garbodor, then I can spin later, and plus I have Earthquake. And I get Leftovers recovery versus that, so I'd rather Toxic this monster as he goes Houndoom. It might not look like I don't have a Fire Dark switching, but you guys severely underestimate how well Slowking is going to take every hit. So I'm going hard Slowking. I have an Assault Vest. I don't care. Those 2 turns of Scald are going to mean that I knock him out. Yum. Yum. That did no types of damage. I'm just going to go ahead and hit him with a Scald right here. Get rid of the monster that can speed tie with my Yanmega. But it goes Gastrodon, which is smart. I don't think you can touch my Steelix, though. I'm actually going to go for Future Sight first. He is Cursed. Yep. I don't think he can touch Steelix. I want to get up the Future Sight anyway, and go hard into Virizion right here. Because the thing about Future Sight is, and I go Virizion, I SD up, and if Garbodor comes in, which is his only counter to it, I eat up every hit it goes for. So let's say Garbodor comes in right now, right? Boy's about to take the Future Sight. And this is why Future Sight's so cool. And there it is. Go ahead and give me your Garbodor. So that's why Future Sight, this is why I wanted to use Future Sight with this mon. I hope he goes Necrozma, so I can hit it with the Bloom Doom. Houndoom does not outspeed me. Yep, and that's why, again, like I said, this is why I wanted to put Future Sight on my Assault Vest Slowking, because it's really hard to deal with the pressure from mons like that plus Yanmega. They have very, very limited switch-ins. Virizion switch-ins are Garbodor, or Poison types, or Weezing, or things like that. They don't appreciate things like that coming out. So that was the idea behind the team, and I'm really, really, really glad, even though we're only 20 minutes into this live, which is, you know, usually 2/3 of the way there, depending on my lives. It's typically around 30 minutes, you know, solo lives around half an hour. I'm just really glad that the team is really working well, and that this time I actually planned Future Sight to work the way I wanted it to. Also, I love how Assault Vest Slowking is taking hits just so well. So we got another one. This guy's team is so cool. Drapion is a problem. My boy has an Oricorio too, and Licks. I think I'm just going to lead off with Yanmega. It's the fastest mon on my team, and he does have Steelix, but unless it has a rock move, it's not knocking me out. I'm hoping that we can 2-hit KO every mon on his team. Also, I want to get rid of, or at least weaken, the Drapion as quickly as possible. My Sneasel is going to put in a lot of work, though. It Pursuit Traps the majority of his team. This is Specs Tinted Lens. I don't care. I don't care. Get up your rocks. Get up your rocks. And show me your counters. So we got rid of Steelix. That one is his rocker, but my Pokemon weak to rocks is on the field right now. And Steelix is also one of his only switch-ins to... we're so weak to Virizion, and you're definitely a Stone Edging set. Great. We're going to go directly into Steelix. It's funny because my Steelix is going to be my counter to this Virizion. That did 3. I'm back at full. Help my opponent, somebody. So we'll get up our rocks here. As he is going to go Vaporeon. Scald is definitely going to come out. I'll put that boy on a timer, though. Yo, I landed all my Toxics this live. Jesus. I'm actually really impressed. Good job, me. Thank you, me. I wonder if he has Heal Bell. I'll go Slowking. As he makes a very, very, very... I was thinking about clicking Earthquake, too. Very, very good double. Nice play. But we'll go back on to Steelix here. Very good play, bro. I was really thinking about clicking Earthquake there. I was so thinking about clicking Earthquake there. Thank God for the EV spreads, because now my Steelix is in. I'm going to get a little bit of recovery. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Are you Scarf Drapion? We're about to find out. Earthquake is definitely my best play. I was thinking about clicking the other attack, but there's no reason to because I do have Pursuit. Yeah, Oricorio can knock me out if it's Revelation Dance. But I just then get to click Knock Off. I'm thinking about clicking Pursuit, but there's no point because Oricorio is speed tier. So I can just click Knock Off with my Sneasel. I'm assuming it's Scarf Drapion, potentially? It don't even matter what it is, man. I'm clicking Knock Off. Go ahead and give me your Oricorio. So that's one less amount I have to click Stone Edge versus. Also now I can Rapid Spin freely as well as click Close Combat. Drapion is going to come out. There's no way you're not Choya Scarf. I think I want to just get off a little bit of chip later, for later anyway. As he Poison Jabs. Him on Leash should be able to take one. I'm assuming it is Scarf, like I said, but him on Leash should be able to take one Poison Jab and be able to knock him out with the Close Combat. I also don't think Vaporeon can take 2 Close Combats after Toxic plus Stealth Rock. And every other mon in his team is 2-hit KO'd. Drapion should go down. Meloetta goes down. This could also be Adamant, by the way. This could be Adamant pursuing Drapion. Potentially. We'll see how well Vaporeon takes his hit, excuse me. Ooh, that's going to be close. That roll, I'm not a big fan of. Let's go for it. Nice. Alright, so Vaporeon is going. Again, the Drapion is the biggest threat. I should have just Earthquaked. Boy, he's definitely about to click he's definitely about to click Knock Off, though. He could also click Poison Jab, that's also a play. You took that really well. That has to be Scarf. Like I said, that has to be Scarf. 100%. Drapion, are you Choice Scarf? It's Adamant, though, it looks like it. Okay, so Yanmega, do you live this? 100% of the time. Bug Buzz is my play with Yanmega. So we go Yanmega, we live this 100% of the time, and we click Bug Buzz. Because we do live this. Virizion can come out. It can't SD up on me and beat my team at the same time. So whatever's coming in is going to die. I could click Air Slash here, but I don't know what type of Mellow it is. I mean, I know it's not going to be better than this set. And this is a regular Yanmega, a Speed Boost Yanmega. It also would have won. But yeah, Adamant doesn't knock me out. And I just need enough damage on Virizion to knock it out with close combat, which I get by him going for -1. So I think it comes down to if he's Adamant or Jolly on his Drapion. But even then, I don't know how much he does to Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee, 76 to 90%. I went hard Drapion, hard Virizion, excuse me. That's good. That is definitely good for me. Would you Stone Edge here or go for your Fighting MZ move? I think eventually, either way, I'm going to have to risk him being Adamant or Jolly Drapion. There's a chance he could miss either way. I think either way, like I said, I have to risk him being one of the Drapions anyway. So, no. I just played that wrong. I have to go Virizion, keep Yanmega alive. Close combat is Virizion because now he can go Meloetta. I just played that wrong. I just played that endgame wrong, and I'm really upset that I did. I'm really upset that I didn't play that endgame right. Because now he goes Meloetta. I needed to go right into Yanmega. I need to go right into Virizion on the Stone Edge. I don't know why the chance that he can miss also threw me off. But I need to go right into Virizion on the Stone Edge. And then close combat, because he couldn't kill me with his own close combat. I can kill him with mine. Then he'd be forced to revenge kill me with Drapion, which I would sack Yanmega for. I would go and go Hitmonlee, close combat the Meloetta to a KO, and then it would come down to if he is Adamant, whatever, Drapion anyway. But Meloetta can now come out. It should be able to eat a hit from me. Meloetta. Yeah. We'll definitely be able to live a hit. So you go Meloetta now. No? Wait, what? I guess he's Jolly. Alright, so... do we live this? Drapion. Drapion. Alright, Choice Scarf. What's his name? Virizion. That's Jolly. Poison Jab this 97 to... do I have to Stone Edge here? Yes. Because I can't get the defense drop if he switches into Meloetta. I have a good chance of living this though because he is definitely Jolly. So I can't get the defense drop, so I have to go for Stone Edge here. Don't poison me. Connect. Nice. And then Bloom Doom should be able to knock out Meloetta. Meloetta. Z. Damn, it's a roll that's not nearly in my favor. I don't think we got this, but you know what? Good game. All I had to do was click the Earthquake, which is what I was hovering over versus Vaporeon, but for some reason I decided to keep it alive, man. So that's definitely my own fault for that play. I think I could have won that game really easily if I just went with my gut, but I like my opponent's team. Boy has some jam pads in the back. I mean, I don't see a Yanmega switching, you know what I'm talking about. This boy had no switchings anyway. Okay, that's a switching to Yanmega. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. You got me. You got me. You got me. You got it. I'm going hard Sneasel. Boy destroys his entire team, but I'm going hard Sneasel on the Shadow Ball. And I'm dead. Yo, Sneasel actually destroyed his entire team, but I decided, hey, forget it, man. I'm making the play that I want to. Anyway, we click knockoff here. I could risk a speed tie with the Yanmega, but I don't think I'm going to do it now. But we click knockoff as he goes Blossom. Is it Z-Move Blossom? Jesus Christ, it's Z-Move Blossom. That's always fun. Is it Moonblast Z-Move Blossom? Because that wouldn't be fair. Because that kind of beats me. You know what's funny? My Slowking is my counter. I'm Dragon Tailing him out immediately. What are you doing? Z Sleep Powder. Unfortunately, my opponent does miss his Z Sleep Powder. We're going to Dragon Tail him out. Yeah, as he quivers. This boy got Quiver now, which is pretty cool, but it's not going to save him there. We do get Blossom out of there. I should have just went hard into Slowking on Haunter because it doesn't even matter if we resist. We can throw a Fire Blast here though, as he doubles into Guzzingtons. Smart plays all around. Is that Assault Vest damage? Jesus Christ, man. I'm a Future Sight first. Did he just take that? Like, okay, so the thing is, he doesn't have a... I don't care if he drops a Draco here. I'm going Virizion anyway, because he does not have a good switch into Virizion. I click Close Combat, right? I click Close Combat here. He can double in... He can't double into anything because I have Close Combat plus Future Sight. So I click Close Combat here. If he goes Haunter, predicting my Close Combat, great. Otherwise, I knock him out. Yeah, Future Sight basically forced him to stay where he was. Future Sight did not hit because the target is fainted. Unfort. I wonder if Haunter dies to Bloom Doom. I know it like resisted, but it's also Haunter. Yeah, 89 to 106%. Amazing damage. Good, good, good. So we'll go Steelix because he can get a Rocks. I'm assuming he's going to do the exact same thing unless his Jambads are his Rocker. Ooh, that almost did damage. That almost did damage. Yeah, but I really want Rocks up. He could go Guzzlord if he wants to, but I will always pivot from my into my Assault Vest Slowking. I'll always pivot from it to... I'll pivot from Slowking into Virizion always. And I can always go for Future Sight as well. That has to be Specs, man. That's doing way too much damage. So he's going to give me a Justify boost if he stays in. And if he switches out, he'll be taking Rocks on all of his Mons. The Rocks on Haunter 100% ensure that it goes down to Bloom Doom. I'm looking at it, and it's looking like this Pinsir is Choice Scarf, I want to say. So right back out into Steelix we go. On the Stealth Rock, okay. You should switch out here. I'm thinking into Guzzlord, but otherwise nothing really takes the hit, right? I think I'll go out to Yanmega because I'm thinking he's going to double out to Guzzlord. He goes Haunter, which kind of forces me to want to risk this speed tie. And I know I'm going to lose it because if my opponent has a Haunter, he already has cool points over me, right? So there's no way I'm going to win this speed tie. Oh, no, oh wait, whoa. Whew, my bad, Yanmega, my bad. I should have trusted you. So now we get to click Close Combat as much as we want, and nothing will stop us. Nothing was going to stop us before, but maybe missing versus Haunter. But even then, after the Rocks, he was 100% in Bloom Doom range. I don't know. And now I'm thinking it's not Scarf Pinsir as well. Let's just... We sweep with Close Combat from Hitmonlee, so it doesn't matter. I might as well go for Air Slash. Drops a Draco and unfortunately misses. I'm sorry, buddy. That really does suck. That was Specs. I mean, it would have knocked me out even if it wasn't Specs. But yeah, Mega takes no prisoners. If you don't have Rock Slide, I don't even think you knock me out with this monster. Ooh. Is that Choice Band? That had to be Choice Band. That's the only way you knock me out, in my opinion, anyway. So we'll go right out to Hitmonlee. Yeah, that had to be Choice Band. I'm going to click Close Combat. Hitmonlee should be able to win or secure the game here. Pinsir's going to be coming in, taking Stealth Rock and whatnot. I won't be able to switch into repeated hits. We should be able to win with either Virizion or... No, not the hair. Look at all my stats. They just fell all at once. Tresemme, man. Hitmonchan comes in. It can spin if it wants to, but I'll always go Slowking. Hitmonchan also can't take a Close Combat either way. You can Drain Punch all you want, buddy pal. I'll just click Future Sight here. That's fun. That's fine. Future Sight is here. Future Sight is now. And I have Rock Slide on my Hitmonlee, so that's fine for later. And I can just go right out into Virizion and just click Bloom Doom. Get my kill. He'll kill Pinsir if he switches out because of Future Sight. He'll kill Hitmonchan if he stays in. It's strong. And even if it doesn't, OKOM, Future Sight will not finish the job anyway. Excuse me, can't talk. But Future Sight, why didn't he Thunder Punch? Did he not have it before? Yeah, Future Sight should be able to finish the job anyway. And no matter what set it is on the Pinsir, I do have my Scarf Hitmonlee in the back as well as Steelix at full. So we'll just go for Close Combat here just for damage as he locks himself into Choice Scarf Moxie? Choice Scarf Moxie Earthquake. But it doesn't matter. I can just go out into Steelix and... oh no, a +1 Earthquake. What are you going to do to me? I have 120 base power attack. Yeah, it doesn't matter. One, Steelix actually ends up surviving the +1 attack anyway. And two, like I said, I have a jolly Hitmonlee in the back. Oh, he gets the crit. Oh man, no! Can I kill him with Rapid Spin? Rapid Spin kill? Oh, you know I'm Hitmonlee, bro. I don't have high jump kit. Yeah, I'm clicking Close Combat. Good game, bro. But in any case, this was actually a very, 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 very fun live. Yanmega definitely shows how much of a threat it is in the NU tier. I hope you guys all enjoyed this live. Definitely, I think that one game versus Drapion, I definitely should have clicked Earthquake, which is what I was scrolling over because I was trying to actually sack my Steelix, and he ended up doubling, and that would have been so good, just being able to get off that damage on Drapion. But in any case, guys, like I said, I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and also feel free to check out my merchandise. Again, that is available down below till the 5th of June, so about 10 more days. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.